We bought our house at the start of the pandemic and we got a really good deal because it was an absolute disaster. We had to fix basically everything in the house, and at that time I was super pregnant. So our main goal was to be able to get the house to be livable before the baby came. With the help of our families, huge shout out to my dad, we tore down walls, we renovated, and then we slapped the same color gray paint on every wall in the house. It's almost 4 years later and we need to do something that makes our house feel a little bit more homey, because it's true what they say, these starter homes are turning into maybe forever homes. I honestly don't have a good home decor eye, so I've been really nervous to do anything, but we have an inspiration board, we've done some research, and it's time to get started. So we're going to head to Lowe's today. We're going to pick out everything and we are going to do our first DIY. So come with us while we go to Lowe's and get started on this project. I'm super, super excited about it and I can't wait to see how it turns out. All right, so we're back from Lowe's this morning. We went and just kind of got our bearings about us. We were just looking at things that we think that we need and figuring out what we want to use. So I want to do some floating shelves, but I don't want like the skinny floating shelves. You know what I mean? Like I don't want like tiny little skinny things, but I also don't want to make like a super complicated situation. So we looked all around and we finally found some wood that we think is gonna work. He's trying to figure out the stud situation over here to see where we can actually put the brackets that are gonna like bear the most weight, and then we might just have to do a little bit more just because of how heavy the wood's gonna be. I'm so excited to paint because like I said, this house is completely gray and we hate it. We picked out our two paint colors for the kitchen. I'm so excited. So most of the kitchen is gonna be the Valspar Antique White. It will go all the way around the kitchen and even into this room right here where I'm standing, because this is like the actual like dining room, but we just kind of use it as like a little playroom for the kids. And then this is what's going to be used on the accent wall. This is called Native Henna. I think they're going to go really well together and I'm so excited to see how the kitchen looks. So this wall is going to be pretty much the star of the show this weekend, and it's always been like such a perfect place to put something fun, like floating shelves, something, and we just never have. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint it the green color, and then we're going to do a design with the cream color. And we were thinking about doing wallpaper, but I was like, I just want to paint it. It's going to be easier, it's going to be cheaper, and I like painting walls. Like I painted JP's playroom up there and it's really cute, I think. So I'm excited to do this wall as well. As you can see, we have this little pantry that my dad built, but we never like finished it in. So like it has all of like the drywall, but it's not finished. So what we're gonna do is get like the beaded board that like runs up and down, and then also paint it this color. But then I realized like we're gonna have to make a lot of cuts for that. It might be a project for another weekend. I'm gonna be honest, we are not the biggest DIYers, and that is solely because my dad is in construction and Levi's parents like flipped houses. So they've done a lot of stuff for us and we haven't like had to do anything super handy, but we want it to start looking nice in here. And Levi's excited to get a tool. What tool are you gonna get?
Oh yeah, don't sit on that though.
Yeah.
Probably some kind of saw.
Now I got the to-do list. I'm going to screenshot that, send it to Levi for later. But I think while I wait, I'm just gonna go ahead and start taping up some of the walls with painter's tape, because it's just gonna save me time later. Since I have some time right now, I think that's a good use of my time. There has to be an easy way to do this. Like, obviously I could just use the edger, but it took me so long to get that right, and that's literally nothing. I'm taking a pause for my painter's tape because I really don't want to do it. And I'm gonna try to take this off of the wall because I don't want it here anymore. It's a nice wall for like good decor, not a marker board. It's not classy, it's not cute. So I think I'm gonna take this off, but then we might need to figure out like hole patching. So we need to know that before we go back to the store. It's freaking Velcroed. Oh shit, no it's not. Thought it was Velcroed. Well, okay, so need to patch that up. And then this was just Velcro. I just took a whole chunk out of the wall. Lesson learned, if you're sticking something to the wall, maybe use name brand stuff, because now I got more to patch up. This one is intense. It's like a little crater right there. So I wonder if I have anything in the garage to patch holes in the wall with. I feel like we used to have a ton, but we might have used it all because when we first moved in, there was so much shit in the walls, like thumbtacks everywhere. It just was not cute. So I don't see anything right here. Oh, it's over there, I think. We're gonna get a toolbox eventually and organize everything that's over here. This was like our solution when we first moved in, and our house was an entire construction zone, so it needs some help, but I think this is what I'm looking for, I think. Like it says goes on pink, dries white, and it's pretty white right now, but it's like also you're still able to do stuff with it. So I thought it would be like completely dried up if it was bad. So I'm gonna try to put it on right now. We'll see what it looks like, and then if it doesn't work, that's fine. We'll just get some more when we go to the store.
What's the difference in the blue stuff and
This is the best.
because of that?
All right, so we went back to Lowe's to get our paint, and we got a gallon and a quart of the like white color. It was called antique white. And then we got a gallon of the green. I'm obsessed with the green. When they put the little paint swatch on here, it looks so good. I'm so excited. And we got better painter's tape, evidently.
Maybe.
We don't, this is what I heard from a guy in line at Lowe's. He said he's been painting, he's been a painter for 20 years.
Give me a credit card, will you?
Okay. I
We're at a butter knife.
have Disney gift cards right here. Just handy. We're gonna do this wall for sure tonight in the green, just so that we can start painting over it with the white for the designs. So I really want to get this wall done tonight. All the rest of the walls are going antique white. So all of these above the cabinets up here. We have the tile backsplash down here, but right here we still need to paint. And then it will even go into this room over here. It'll all also be antique white, except for I think that wall we're gonna do wallpaper or something fun on it. So I'm not sure that we'll paint it unless we have like extra paint. It actually took a while to like tape off all the places that needed to be taped off. And then I also started like just decluttering things off of the fridge and stuff because I had to move them. So it's officially time. I already feel like it's so cute. It's obviously completely wet and I haven't like touched up the edges or anything, but it looks so good. I just feel like it's gonna make this place so cozy. The rest of the gray is really throwing it off. So like if you see over here, like just ignore that right now because it's ugly compared to the green. Like if you have the green and the gray beside each other, it's not a vibe, but the green by itself is so cute. Paint.
No, we have plenty of it.
Good job. All right, it is painted, including the bottom right here because I almost forgot about that, but JP did a little bit of that painting, which is nice. He liked that for half a second, but it's drying, and it's drying so fast. It said like it gets dry in 1 hour, which is crazy. It says you can paint over it in 2 to 4 hours. It's already been almost 1 hour, so we will see how it dries tonight. I'm very excited for that. And we'll see if we need another coat. I can't really tell. Like it's hard for me to tell if it's gonna need another coat, but like it covered really well and I think it looks really smooth up there where it's dry, so that's nice. It looks so good. Good morning, it's the next day. We're back at Lowe's, of course, once again. This time we brought the truck because yesterday we did not have the truck and we could not get any wood or anything like that. So we started painting, but then I kind of forgot that I needed a sponge for the wallpaper or the fake wallpaper that I'm painting. And so I'm gonna get a sponge while we're here today as well. So honestly, the list just keeps growing of things that we need, but it's fine. Since the house is an absolute wreck, we also needed some breakfast. So since Levi took the truck and I took the car, thank you. Since we rode separately, I went and got coffee from Starbucks and Levi went and got breakfast for us because there was just no way we could cook in our house in the state that it was in today. So we're gonna eat our breakfast and then we're gonna head in to get the final things, hopefully, that we need from Lowe's. Hopefully we don't have to do any more trips this weekend. It is a long weekend, which is gonna be helpful. I need to go see if they're gonna fit around the wood. That's okay. Got the sponges to do the print and I hope it goes well. Not really sure. I got 2 just in case we needed those. And then we also got the brackets that we need for the like shelves. Levi's about to get started on like cutting those shelves up and then we'll stain those. We also need to stain and cut the boards for the bottom of the cabinets. And I feel like it's just all gonna come together now. I'm to the point where I've taped like most of that wall over there. I haven't done like the breakfast nook area because it's just so many turns and there's frames everywhere from the windows. So that's really annoying. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on the design on this wall. I'm pretty nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I've told Levi like, oh, I got it, it's gonna be easy. I'm pretty nervous, but it's just paint. We'll figure it out. If it sucks, that's not gonna be great, but hopefully it doesn't. All right, the paint's done on this wall and Levi's gonna start on the shelves. He got his saw. He is like watching some YouTube tutorials to try to figure out what we're gonna do. Obviously the rest of the walls need to be painted. So I guess I'll get back to freaking putting up painter's tape, which I'm absolutely sick of. But it's coming together. You made a practice cut yet?
No, not yet.
Well, if you want to know how it's going in there, JP painted his own foot and then stomped around the house and said, "Look, Mom, dinosaur tracks." I said, "Those look like JP tracks."
Dinosaur tracks.
He said, "No, dinosaur tracks." Are you the dinosaur? Ah!
I made a practice line and I accidentally hit the actual cut line. And
Is it the correct size? We're about to find out.
49, like it was a really good cut until the end. And it chipped here. But like,
It's okay.
that's pretty nice.
That is.
That stinks. This is okay.
It's fine. It's all gonna be okay.
I don't know how to
actually cut?
I don't know how to cut. I don't know how to get through it all. Send that out. It's this part here.
It's fine.
Well, I just worry about the next one.
All right, I'm gonna let you figure that out. I'm gonna go finish my second coat of paint on the stuff that I can do my second coat on. I mean, I think it's pretty good though. It's our first DIY project, to be honest, so it's fine.
All right, moment of truth. I hope it's freaking even. It doesn't look even from my eyeballs here.
It's okay. It'll
settle.
It'll do whatever it needs to do.
What do we say, 4 inches on either side?
That looks fine.
Okay, that's about right, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yay! Well, a flat ball sits, so.
I've done it.
She is.
Oh, there's that first cut. We'll flip that thing around.
It's alright, we'll flip it. Or we can flip it to the back over there. They look so good!
Hey! Hey! It says it's the...
Even level things basketballs will roll on.
This one's level right here. This one's good.
Good for our first project.
I think so.
I think it's so cute. All right, it's Monday. It was a long weekend, so we had time to finish this and clean everything up, which is great because honestly, if we didn't have this Monday, our house would be a freaking wreck right now because we finished late last night and then we just kind of cleaned up everything this morning and put the toe kicks on. They're just glued right now. They're gonna need nailed in, but it's pretty much done. Everything that we wanted to do this weekend got accomplished and I absolutely love it. What do you think?
It's more bright.
More
airy,
homey.
More homey.
Yeah.
More storage. This will be comfortable over here.
Yeah, so the plan over here is to actually get 2 like little accent chairs and make like a little coffee corner because I think that would be cute. And we moved the dining room into the actual dining room. But everything's like so bright and white now. We don't want it to be too sterile. So we're gonna do curtains here and we don't really know what color we want those yet. And I think whatever color we get there will kind of impact what color chairs we get for this area. So I'm not really sure. I'm thinking like a chalky blue or like a deep maroon for the curtains right here. So if anybody has any suggestions on what we should do, let me know down in the comments because honestly, we're just confused. This little coffee station is also gonna have to get painted because it's not what we're looking for with like the color of the wall now. So whatever color we do the curtains over there, we might kind of incorporate that here too. I just don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I added these little curtains right here because I hate our windows. They are trash and they make everything look uglier. So I put some curtains here above the kitchen sink window. I just got the curtains off of Amazon and used like a little $3 tension rod from Walmart. So that was a pretty cheap little way to make this look a little bit better. We also want some pictures to go on this wall since it's super blank and we're thinking about getting those from the thrift store. We're gonna try to thrift something that we really like, but it is icy today and we live in Georgia. And if you know anything, you know that we cannot get out on the roads in Georgia when it's icy. So we're gonna have to do that another day. So that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any more of my content, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.